The following contest is a quarter-final match in the IPW Junior Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Introducing first, accompanied by Chris Brooks, representing IPW, Kid Lykos!
A welcome return to IPW for Kid Lykos. Of course, part of CCK, and with Chris Brooks, who's already had a very successful evening in his own right. Brooks accompanying Lykos here. Lykos, of course, spent much of 2018 plagued by injury. He is hoping that this new year will be a very different proposition, a much luckier one for Kid Lykos. But he faces a very steep challenge if indeed his 2019 is going to get off to a flyer, because this opponent from Pro Wrestling Noah, one of the most accomplished junior heavyweights on this planet.
And his opponent, representing Pro Wrestling Noah, Hayata!
We talked about Hayata earlier, who is a three-time GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion. That is a championship that has also been held by Hayata for a month or so back in the spring of 2017. He also held tag team championships in Pro Wrestling Noah and in Osaka Pro Wrestling with Yohei and Tadasuke respectively, two men of course who we've already seen. We started tonight with 8 men vying for that Junior Heavyweight Championship. We are down to 5, and in just a few moments here we will be down to 4. The last quarter final in this single night tournament about to get underway. Referee Tom Scarborough calls for the bell and we are off. Look at that look in the eyes of Hayata. He's been doing this for 12 and a half years. He certainly knows his way around a wrestling ring. He's competed all around the world. Lykos with the counter to the rear waist lock. It's a wrist lock from Hayata. Lykos trying to wriggle his way free, sweeps the legs finally. He's going to try and pin him down here with that headlock. Instead there's a counter. Front face lock for Hayata, and it's Lykos' turn to counter now. First time to my knowledge, certainly, that these two have been in the ring with each other. You get the sense very much that there is a cautious start from both men. They face an unfamiliar opponent. We are back to square one. Hayata will sweep the leg. Cartwheel from Hayata. High leg lariat from Lykos, who kips back up. Kid Lykos starting to get back into his stride here. No signs of ring rust after that prolonged time on the shelf for Lykos. Lykos takes him down by the head, and he's going to try and attempt some kind of submission here. Look at what he's doing to that left arm. Stretching out Hayata, who is actually quite near the rope, so I'm not sure from his position if he's got any way of adjusting those limbs to get there. The position of the neck, you see what he's trying to do with the leg, and finally he's able to do so. That's probably the only way out there for Hayata. Lykos looking to capitalize while he has the upper hand here. Send Hayata to the ropes. Takes him down. Lykos having things very much his own way at the moment of the 2 count, and could have been more than that if Lykos had hooked the leg. Hayata into the corner. Lykos going to follow him in. A missile drop kick. Hayata, and that might buy this man from Hiroshima a bit of time. Lykos with the wind knocked out of him. Face first into the turnbuckle. Now Hayata looking to just knock all the energy out of Kid Lykos. Again, using all of that 5 count before making the break. Chris Brooks, of course, still at ringside, trying to offer advice to his longtime tag team partner. Lykos has definitely had some of the air taken out of his sails from that recent onslaught. And they'll do some more big scoop slam from Hayata. Now again trying to wear him down, Hayata, as he looks to become the 4th man in the semi-finals here of this Junior Heavyweight Championship tournament. By the way, if you want to join that conversation on social media, let us know who you think is going to walk out of here, out of Milton Keynes tonight as the inaugural Junior Heavyweight Champion. Use the hashtag on social media, hashtag IPW, to join the conversation. Hayata wrenching at the mask of Lykos. Hayata clearly has done his homework here on Lykos. He's very much aware that if you give Lykos a chance to up the pace, to use some of that aerial ability, then things can go downhill very quickly for your chances against Kid Lykos. So he's been trying to slow him down. But Lykos not having any of it. May not have an opportunity though. Hayata imposing his will here. And now Lykos struggling to retain consciousness, a vice-like grip around the chin, possibly around the throat there by Hayata. Referee deeming that that's legal. But the foot of Kid Lykos is on the ropes, and that's going to force the break. Hayata, the snapmare goes to the ropes here. Hayata, oh my! Big kick right into the top of the skull of Kid Lykos to go to the semis, and Lykos somehow finds a way to hang in there. Again, Harada, Basden, Castle already in the semi-finals. Will it be Hayata or Kid Lykos who will be the final piece of that semi-final puzzle? Lykos trying to survive here with those strikes, but you see just at this point in the match who has the more power behind their offense, because Lykos' blows apparently not having much effect at all, but every one of Hayata, seems to be getting its mark exactly. Lykos trying to change plans. He's up in the pace, as I said. Lykos trying to get back to that type of match where he's more comfortable. He's knocked Hayata into the corner. Crowd getting behind CCK, of which Kid Lykos, of course, is a part, and goes to the ropes. So Tilton Well head scissors takedown. Wow, using his whole body weight to push Hayata's throat down across that middle rope. Crowd trying to give Kid Lykos that second wind he needs, or at least to maintain it. Lykos again gets caught though. Hayata so good at getting himself back into these contests at a moment's notice, but Lykos is on the top here. He lured Hayata in. And there's a tornado DDT from Lykos. Lykos to go to the semi-finals. No, right shoulder of Hayata goes up, and the match goes on. Lykos needs to stay on this. I know he's obviously fatigued at this point, but opportunities like this against Hayata don't come along very often in a match here. Looking for the brainbuster is Lykos. Uses that knee as Hayata to escape from that. Lykos lands on the apron. Kid Lykos catches Hayata, didn't get all of it, but he may have got enough to cover. The leg is hooked, and Hayata out on 2. Great action in this 4th quarterfinal, as we've seen in all 3 of those previous tournament matches. Lykos feeling the energy here in this Lion's Den environment in Unit 9. It's a kip up from Hayata. Hayata counter. Leaping enziguri around the back of the head of Kid Lykos. On by both feet of Hayata, thrusting in midair into Kid Lykos, sends him back into the turnbuckle here. And Hayata placing Lykos in position, gets a moonsault. The cover by Hayata, and Lykos got out. Hayata has used that moonsault, put some of the best junior heavyweights on the planet away. It was not enough to put away Kid Lykos. Hayata still in control, or is he? Lykos lands on his feet behind him. Again they exchange blows. This time Lykos looks like there's a little bit more force behind them. Hayata though takes control. The super kick attempt fails, and right into the face of Hayata. That strike from Lykos. This time he'll go for the brainbuster. Can he get it? No, Hayata goes behind. If that brainbuster hit, then Lykos was headed to the semi-finals. A low blow from Hayata. Referee saw nothing. And Lykos is out cold. Hayata with the cover and a kick out. A kick out by Kid Lykos. Justice is done. An absolute travesty. If Kid Lykos had lost because of that. Hayata took a shortcut there with the low blow. Lykos may have used those last few drops of energy he had left to kick out there. Does Lykos have anything left in the tank? The charge from Hayata, no one there. Lykos was able to move out of the way, probably on instinct alone. Lykos giving this everything he's got here. This is what it means to him to be the first ever IPW Junior Heavyweight Champion. Lykos. Repeated forearms. And Hayata will go to the ropes. Oh my! Chris Brooks! Turnabout is fair play as far as Brooks is concerned. Lykos, brainbuster with the assist from Brooks. Lykos going to the semi-finals. No, he's not. Oh, no, he's not. How on earth did Hayata get out of that? Lykos will look for the moonsault. No one there. Super kick right into the face of Lykos. Oh, and a Frankensteiner. The cover from Hayata, and Hayata advances to the semi-finals.
Here is your winner, advancing to the semi-finals, Hayata!
What a match. What a match between Hayata and Kid Lykos. And ultimately, Hayata joins Daisuke Harada as the second representative of Pro Wrestling Noah in the semi-finals of this one-night tournament, and indeed it will be Harada versus Hayata in that second semi-final. So there will be one representative from IPW and one from Pro Wrestling Noah in the finals of this tournament later tonight. But will it be Hayata, who represents his country and his company in that final? We will find out a little bit later on.